What's going on YouTube? Trucking in life here one more time, guys. Guys and girls and girls and girls. Yeah. I barely got the guys out, guys. But anyway, get to the point of the video. It's gonna be a road view today, guys. Your boy a little busy today. Actually, I'm not. We'll do a road view for somebody who just, want to see this stuff. But the purpose of this video is trucking for you. The reason this come about is people ask me, hey man, I want to get my CDL, I want to do this. You think it's something I can do? You think it's something I should do? And I always tell everybody who want to get into trucking, I have a plan, of course. Of course, you guys know, if you guys know me, you already know this. That's gonna be one of my go-tos. Have a plan. But besides that, there's some qualities and characteristics I think a person has to have or be able to learn. They want to do trucking. So trucking requires things like patience. Trucking is a hurry up and wait type of game. So they tell you, hey, you got to be here by this time. You got to do this by this time. And you're doing all that, fighting traffic, watching the clock. Especially if you like local, you try to hurry up and do all this stuff. And you may get to appointment time and they tell you to wait. You get there early and they still tell you to wait past your appointment time. Besides that, you gotta worry about dealing with traffic, congestion, accidents. You gotta have patience. It's a hurry up and wait type of business. So if you don't have patience, you gotta work on that if you want to be a trucker. Another thing you have to have is the ability to humble yourself, because in case you guys don't know, a lot of truckers go to a lot of places that they not very much respected. A lot of truck drivers don't get respected a lot of the time. Now I ain't talking about the guys who just being idiots. I ain't talking about them, I'm talking about actually regular people. They call you driver. Hey driver, go over there. Hey driver, who are the drivers in here? Who are the drivers in over there? Like, hey man, I got a name. It's right here. Like, hey driver, go into your truck. Anyway, you gotta learn how to be humble. If you ain't humble, you get into a lot of scuffles out here. And also too, on the lines of being humble and being patient, you gotta be able to deal with like road rage. Hope you don't have road rage, which requires you to suck it up a lot of times. I had cars that come and cut me off and then give me the bird. Like they didn't cut me off. Or they had to brake check you. So you gotta learn how to suck it up. Like, you know what? I'm driving a very dangerous vehicle right now. And this person in front of me is not worth the life of their life, my life, and anybody else on this road life. And patient. And control your emotions, especially when you gotta deal with road rage. So I hope you don't deal with road rage. Get that together before you become a truck driver. If not, you're gonna have some issues. You don't mind sitting down for long periods of time. It's a saying that truckers and they trucks is their second home. But some truckers is their first home. For me, it's my second home because I'm in it all the time. And a lot of guys out here, it's their home away from home type deal. So if you don't mind sitting for long periods of time or working long extended hours, you can probably consider being a trucker. If you don't mind your pay fluctuating up and down, 1 week it may be this, another week it may be that. Yeah, you might want to think about it before you become a trucker, because your pay is not steady unless you like a 8 and skate type of guy. You with a company, you get paid about an hour, and you probably do an 8-hour shift and you get out. They out here, some companies out here to do that. A lot of a trucker as a whole, you get paid on the move by the mile or percentage, average. So your pay, load may cancel, truck may break down, anything. So your pay is affected by that. So if you don't mind your pay being up and down, then you gotta consider that as being a truck driver. You can't drive for long periods of time, like 4 hours or more. The reason I say that is because, as the drivers, we got like 11 hours of drive time per day. And sometimes you may use that 11 hours. Now, if you're local, you may do like 4 hours here. No, you may do like 2 hours here, an hour here, 30 minutes here. Get in and out the truck. It ain't as bad. If you're like sub-regional or regional, but you're doing like 4 or 5 hours one way, if you can't stay woke driving past 2 hours or so, 3 hours, and you're on that type of lane, you might want to reconsider, or have that in consideration if you want to be a driver. Because if you can't stay woke, that could be a problem. So many drivers that fall asleep out here don't make no sense. But they don't know. You know, they don't understand they have their problem until they really think of their problem, you know? I'm just saying these are things you need to consider. You also need to consider that if you want to be a truck driver, that you also have to understand that you have to be able to take care of your health outside of the hours that you're working. Because being a truck driver, your health will kind of go down if you ain't careful. If you're sitting down, you ain't moving as much, your blood ain't circulating as much. And also too, I'm looking at this guy over here, this guy in front of this help down the lane right here, with the flashing lights, which is causing more traffic. But I guess. So, one more thing and I'm gonna get out of here, guys. This video will be long drawn out. I just want to make sure I touch on this. I get a question about, I'm finna start CDL school, I'm finna start driving, blah, blah. Well, you gotta have people skills. If you don't have it, you might want to consider that before you become a truck driver. Now, even people might say, well, why you need people skills when you only on the truck? Yeah, you gotta deal with dispatchers, you gotta deal with driver managers, you gotta deal with brokers, you gotta deal with customers, you gotta deal with all other truck drivers, you gotta deal with people in the truck stops, you gotta deal with people when you get out that truck. And if you don't know how to communicate that good, you kind of like short-tempered or whatever, you might not want to do it, man, because when you're outside that truck, or you on the phone trying to negotiate these loads, or you're trying to, trying to communicate your point to whoever, you might want to learn how to communicate better. If you're not the best communicator, you might want to learn that. These are all skills I learned over the years. A lot of these skills on this thing I didn't have when I first got out the truck. I learned on the fly because I didn't know you needed these skills until I got into it, of course, right? And I even talking about if the state police pull you over or something like that, and you got a nasty attitude, let's just say it might be a long day for you. You're not to communicate too well. You know what I'm talking about? It might be a long day regardless, but don't make it worse, you know? But anyway, trustworthy video, guys. If you ever want to be a truck driver, you think you should be a truck driver, consider these things before you do it. Because if you don't, you're going to find out when you get in it. You know, a lot of guys find out while they're in the middle of it, like me. But anyway, I digress. Hey, if you stop by for the first time, guys, hit that subscribe button. Why not? Huh? Hit that button. It's on there. Click the button. Also, too, your boy out for one-on-one coaching. You're owner-operator, company driver. You're trying to figure out how to make this thing work for you. Make trucking work for you in the best way, the more profitable way. Holler at your boy at info at Trucking to Life. I jacked that up. Info at truckingtolife.com. Serious inquiries only. Don't waste your time. And I don't know what's going on up here. This time of day should be like, this should not be traffic right here. That's another thing too, you gotta deal with stuff like this. Unforeseen road conditions. If you're able to deal with that, you'll be good too. That's a bonus. Whoever stuck around to this end, you got that on this video, guys. But whoever didn't, hey, next time. Anyway, alright, YouTube. Hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on around here. I'll see you guys in the video. Peace.